Hello guys, in today's tutorial video we're going to be going over everything about connecting your accounts inside of Fina. So this is very important because this is actually the very first step that you'll take when you're signing up with Fina, or really any financial tracking tool in that case. But getting all of your accounts aggregated into one area is extremely important. And so we're going to walk through the types of accounts that you can connect within Fina. We're going to walk through the data aggregators that we use and how they work. We're going to walk through the detailed information that we pull on accounts and the account card views. And then we're going to show you guys how to add manual accounts if for any reason you're unable to connect a live bank account or financial institution. So we're going to dive in, and the very first thing I want to note when you sign into Fina, as always, is we have two main concepts. We have profiles and we have pages. Profiles, as you're seeing here, is where you can actually connect all of your live financial institutions. You're able to populate all of their transactions. You're able to set up your own category schema. This is where you connect and clean all of your live data. And then in the pages, that's where you do a lot of your reporting. That's where you can create a ton of custom metrics to be able to track what's going on with your finances. So all of these blocks here are coming from data within your profiles. And so setting up your profiles and making sure everything's aggregated is the number one step when you get signed in. So I'm gonna go back to personal, and we're gonna walk you guys through how to get started linking your accounts in Fina. So on this page, if you're first signing in, you might see some demo data or some dummy data that's being populated to show you kind of an example of how the tool works. But here at the bottom, it's gonna give you a summary of what's going on with all your accounts. You're gonna be able to see total assets, total liabilities, your net worth, and then what currency these are all being set in. If you do need to change the currency for any reason, you can go up into your settings, you can click this, and you can change the system currency. And whatever system currency you have, we will basically translate all of your accounts into that specific currency. We'll also show you the previous currency as well, just so that you're able to understand the conversion that's happening there. So as I mentioned, when you first get started, you'll come into this page. It'll likely be blank. You'll come in and you'll click the plus account button here in the top right. So when you're going to add an account, you can add a few different types of accounts. So let's walk through this list together. We have banks, we have investments, we have loans, we have other assets and other liabilities. These are manual accounts, but really you can add all different types of accounts within Fina. So banks would be things like checking accounts, savings accounts, credit cards. Investments would be things like your brokerages, your IRA accounts, your 401k accounts. And then loans would be things like maybe your mortgages, maybe student loans or vehicle loans, things of that nature. So if I come in here and I click on banks, I have a few different options of how I want to add a bank account. So the very first is I can link a bank with Plaid. Plaid is our primary aggregator that we use. It's a very popular aggregator in the financial space. You've probably used Plaid if you've used a variety of other financial tools out there. For example, if you use Venmo, you connect your account via Plaid. Plaid connects to thousands and thousands of different bank accounts, so you'll just click continue, and you can search for your bank account here. So they have over 12,000 different institutions. Again, if you can't find your institution with Plaid, there's a chance that we support it from another aggregator. So I'm gonna go ahead and X out here, and I'm going to go click exit. It's going to prompt me here and said, sorry, we're unable to establish connection. Would you like to try adding an account with MoneyKit instead? So I'm going to click skip and just show you how to come back and add another account. You can always try using our secondary aggregator, which is MoneyKit in this case. If I click to link an account with MoneyKit, we'll have a flow that pops up. And in this case, again, you can search for thousands of different bank accounts. MoneyKit is really cool because MoneyKit aggregates a bunch of different aggregators. So there's several other Plaids out there. There's MX, there's Yodlee, there's Akoya. There's all these other different aggregators that do a very similar thing to Plaid. And MoneyKit allows us to kind of route between those other aggregators and try to find your bank and try to find the best connection for your bank account. So again, if you can't find it with Plaid for any reason, you can always search for MoneyKit and see if they're able to connect. In the event that both of these are unable to connect, the best thing you can do in that case is to add a manual account, and you can both add manual account balances as well as manual transactions using a Google spreadsheet that's linked into your Fina account. So we'll walk through. So if I come in here and I click add an account, let's walk through the flow of adding a manual account. So I'm going to click on other assets in this case. We can come in here, we can say like retirement account, or maybe, actually, let's call this one crypto. Maybe I can't link up my crypto and I want to put it here. I'm going to put the institution is Coinbase, and I'm going to say I have, $10,000 in USD currency in some asset of crypto here. So I'm going to save this account, and now I've added this manual account here, and you can see that it is added into my accounts list. So now if I come up here, I can look through all of my different accounts, and all of these balances are going to be pulled live. I can always refresh these in the top right corner, as you see here, but most of these are going to be updated on a daily basis. And the really cool part is I can also click to open one of these accounts. So maybe I want to open this SoFi, or let's open this Chase credit card here, and I'm able to see a bunch of additional details on this credit card. So as you guys can see here, we have the current balance and we have the available balance. So I have, $1,000 on this credit card, and we have an available balance left of $16,000. I can rename this card if I would like to. You can always see the original name below if you do rename it. The institution was Chase. The type of account that it is a credit account. The currency is USD. The status is connected. I can create a time offset if I decide to, meaning I can decide, maybe if I'm in a different time zone or I don't like how the transactions are being pulled in from the timing perspective, I could always change that if need be. Most people don't have to edit that, just for a quick warning. And then the last thing is the transaction side. For this, I can always attach additional manual transactions to any account using a Google spreadsheet. But in this case, this is a credit card. All the transactions are pulled in live. I can even quickly see a preview of what transactions are being pulled in here on the top right. But in our case, we don't need to attach manual transactions for this, but I will walk you through how to do so. So let me open up this manual account called retirement. This manual retirement account, we have a few different options here. So I can actually edit this account directly within here. I can add an institution if I wanted to. I can change the type of account that it is. So maybe I want to make it a bank account. Maybe I want to make an investment account. But this is a manual account that I've already added, and maybe I want to put transactions along with this manual account. So right now, all I've done is add a manual balance, and I said, this retirement account has $125,000 in it. I can also click to record the balance here, so I can add new dates of updates around when that balance is actually changing. But more importantly, if I want to put transactions attached to this account, I can do this through adding a Google Sheet. So I'll come here to where it says transactions and click import through Google Sheet. I can authorize my Gmail account here, and then I'll just simply go and copy the Fina spreadsheet template. So basically, we'll give you guys a template on exactly where to put your transactions in a list on a Google spreadsheet. And then all you'll need to do is actually copy that link and paste it back in here. And voila, you'll be able to have live manual transactions that are always connected. So anytime you add a transaction to that Google Sheet, it will populate into Fina as well. That's covers pretty much everything you need to know about accounts and how they work. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.